Right, Kinyan Masechta. We are now continuing doing the Chazarava we learned last night. The Amar Rabbi Ami says, Rabbi Ami, my defeat, what does it mean in the Pasuk? It says in Kohelet, in Keha ha-barzel, if the barzel, the iron is blunt or dull, okay? Vehu lo panim kilkal, right? And it's not going to be, right, good. What does that mean? So here we were talking about, again, if you remember, the simple explanation is that if right now the iron is going to be dull, so then what happens is they go to war, it's not the same, it's not shining, it's not strong, right? But it's still going to be better, the chokhmah, right, that we have. So he says, if you saw the firmament, which is like, it becomes weakened like iron, which means that it's not sharp, that it's not bringing down rain. It is because Ma'aseh Ador, which are mekulkalim, they're not good. Their actions are not good in the generation, meaning the people of that generation. Shneimar says in Pasuk, Vehu lo panim kilkal. What does that mean? Kilkelu pnei Ador. They were mekalkel, right? With their actions. Mata kanatan. What is their remedy? Itgavru berachamim. Pray. Tefillah. Pray again and pray again and pray again. Shneimar says in the Pasuk, V'hayalim yigaber v'yitron hechsher chokhmah kol sheken im yechshuru ma'asehem mikara. All the more so if right now their actions are going to be done from the beginning, and then you come and you're going to start praying. All the more so, imagine what type of rain is going to come down. That's what he's coming and saying. Resh Lakish Amar, Resh Lakish says, since we already just mentioned about the concept of barzel, of iron, so we continue with things of iron. So we said, if you see a student that his learnings is difficult for him like iron, why? He's got a lot of questions. There are people that naturally, they have a lot of questions. So what happens? It's because his mishnayot are not splitting, meaning he doesn't know them perfectly. So therefore, if he's all mevulbal and he comes there, so what do you want from me? He's going to start asking a million questions and it's not clear. So obviously it's not clear. Yeah? So he says, Shneimar says in Pasuk, Vehu lo panim kilkal. What does it mean, panim kilkal? Kilkel belimud mishnato, because of the panim which is coming before the Gemara, which means before even the Gemara, you have to understand well the basics. If you know the basics, afterwards, what are you going? What is the remedy? Sit down and learn. Okay, learning. Sit. Yeah. Shneimar says in the Pasuk, V'chayalim yigaber. What does that mean? Which means kvutzot of students, and you come and you sit down and you learn and you break your head over it, and that's the way you're supposed to do it. What does that mean? So right, and therefore you're going to learn. So imagine what type of learning that you're going to have. Because the Shakish used to first be Misader is learning 40 times, right? Before going into Rabbi Yochanan, just like opposite, the 40 days of that the Torah was given. And then he used to come into Rabbi Yochanan. And Rabbi Barava used to be Misader as Mishnayot, right? It's 24 times, opposite, parallel to the Tanakh. And then he used to come in front of Rava. Okay? Now says the Gemara, let's follow. Yeah, this is where we're starting today. Rava Amar. Rava says, Imra'ita talmid shelimudo kashe alav kabarzel. We're continuing. Again, we have a student that is learning is difficult for him like iron, which means that it's not getting to him. It's not sure. What happened now? It's because his rabbi is not showing him, right? The countenance. What does that mean? Shneimar, but says in a pasuk, Vehu lo panim kilkal. If he doesn't know his limud, it's because his rabbi comes and he's showing him not the best face. Maita kante. So what does he do? You know what he does? He does. Yarbe alav reim. He should send to his rabbi a lot of friends, a lot of this. So you just to butter him up. Yeah. Yarbe alav reim. Sameach tesamach reim ahuvim. Reim, friends. He should try to butter him up. He should try to Shneimar. Achayalim yigaber yarbe chayelota shel reim. What does that mean? That if he was actually mushar beforehand, so then all the more so if he's going to come and he's going to do this imagine what he's going to get. Why? Because if he butters him up, so then that's it. He's going to show the panim. Ve'amar Rabbi Ami, and says Rabbi Ami, my diktiv, what does it mean in the pasuk? This is new. My diktiv, what does it mean in the pasuk? Im yishoch hanachash pelo lachash, ve'en yitron leba'al alashon. Listen, yishoch, what is yishoch? To bite. Im yishoch hanachash, if the serpent will bite, pelo lachash, without lachash, ve'en yitron, and there's no advantage, leba'al alashon. Right? What does that mean? He says, "Im ra'ita dor she'ashamayim mishtachtin kenechoshet mileorit talmatar." If you see a generation where the firmament, where the shamayim is going to be stopping and it's going to be batel from giving rain, right? And that's like the yishoch is like from chaluda, it's like from rust, and the nachash is nechoshet. Right? That means even though nachash is a serpent, here we're learning it like nechoshet as copper, right? He says, "Bishvil lo chashel lechishot." It's because lachash. What is lachash? Quiet. Tefillah shel lachash. What is tefillah lachash? We have tefillat amida bekol, right? B'chazara, and then you have tefillah lachash. What is the lachash? A quiet one. Bishvil lo chashel lechishot. It's because of the people that are mipalelim she'en bador, which means that they're not praying properly. And if they're not praying properly, that's why it's not raining. Mai takanatan yilchu etzel mishot lilchosh. Go to somebody who knows how to pray. What does it mean, yagid alav? Yagid means here, yitpalel, that his friend should pray for him. There's no advantage to the ones that they speak. If a person knows how to pray, and they don't pray, so then what help is it going to be? Imagine, you have the key, you have the power of doing something, and you don't do it. So what gain, what benefit is there? Okay, fine. Let's say you prayed. You came and you prayed. You came and you prayed. But you weren't answered. So what's the takana? Go to a chassid of the generation and then you should pray. If you remember, which means that the chassid, which is in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he's going to be praying for the tzarat ador, and therefore you go to him to teach you how to pray. Now, if he does pray, and it went up and you were answered, and now the person is mitgaeh. So imagine right now, somebody comes, right? Baba Haki, he's going to come, he's going to pray for rain, and all of a sudden, boom, it comes down, a mabul of rain. And all of a sudden he comes and he pats himself on the back, and he has his nose in the air, right? Yeah, the nose in the air. So what's going to happen? He's going to be haughty. What happens then? Mevi af laolam. He brings anger, wrath to the world. Shneimar, but it says in a pasuk, mikne af al ole. What does that mean? That a person is going to accept charon af, that's mikne, he's going to acquire, koneh. He's going to acquire af if somebody's going to be aloleh, on somebody that comes and he starts being mitkaeh. Okay, so therefore that's the concept, right, of what we're talking about. Okay.